Hey guys, Chad Taverny here with Vantage Point Outdoors, and in this video, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why I like to cant my traditional bows when I'm shooting. Alright guys, now like I mentioned on this video here, I just wanted to give you 3 reasons why I'm canting my traditional bows when I'm shooting. And as anybody knows who's been following the videos here on the channel, I'm very new to traditional archery. I've only been shooting about 4 months, and I'm really enjoying shooting my traditional bows. And so far I've been experimenting with a lot of different ways of shooting and, you know, canting my bow, holding upright. I mean, you name it, I've tried it. But the more I'm shooting, the more success I'm having, and the more I'm enjoying shooting, and the more natural it feels for me to cant my bow. And like I've said on past videos, for me anyways, in my opinion, it's more important to shoot your bow by feel, by natural feel, than it is to shoot it by any specific form set, because as a traditional bow hunter, I just think that's what's going to ultimately lead to more success in the field when you're hunting. And that's my #1 priority when it comes to traditional archery, is I want to become a good bow hunter. I'm not a target archer. So with that, I've got 3 reasons, three critical reasons why I've been canting my bow and been having more success with it. The first, like I said, is it just feels more natural for me to shoot with my bow canted than it does holding it upright. I mean, when you stop and think about it, I mean, and everybody can do this, just put your arms down at your side, okay? And then just raise up your arm in front of you. And you'll probably notice that when you do that, your arm is naturally canted. If you had a bow if you were holding your bow and you just brought your arm up naturally, to some degree, you're gonna have a natural cant in your bow, just because it's the natural thing to do. And so that's the first reason why I'm canting my bow, is the mere fact that when I bring my bow up naturally, it's canted. So why would I want to do anything to deviate from that? So that's the first reason why I'm canting my bow. And the second reason, which is very helpful, is it's also a great way to help you hold the arrow onto the shelf of your bow. I mean, on our traditional bows, we don't have, whisker biscuit rests and all these other kinds of rests to hold our arrows on the shelf. And in my opinion, that's a great thing, and I think any traditional archer would agree that's a good thing, because we don't want to have to fool around with all those rests and stuff. That's why we're shooting traditional bows. It is one less thing to worry about. But on that same token, if you've got your bow canted, just, the gravity, the natural gravity of having that bow canted will help assist you in keeping that arrow on the shelf. And I find that when I do, practice, shooting upright, I've had issues with my arrow, wanting to slide off the shelf at times. So it's helping me hold my arrow on the shelf, which is just another advantage. So that's another advantage and reason why I'm canting my bow. And the last thing I wanted to touch on this topic is I find that, I just know for me, that when I'm canting my bow, it opens up my sight picture downrange. Not that I'm sighting with anything, but when I'm visually looking downrange at my target, I have a better, in my opinion, I have a better sight picture at the target if I have my bow canted than I do if I have it upright. And when you factor in all three of these components and other components, I just know for myself, I'm finding myself to be a more consistent and a more accurate shot when I cant my bow. So I just wanted to do this little video, just kind of going over the 3 main reasons why I'm having more success canting my bow as opposed to shooting in a more traditional upright fashion. I hope you found this tip informative. As always, I want to thank you for tuning into the show. I will see you next time right here on the VPO Minute.